Well. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode. Yeah, a live stream. This is a reaction. Of course, I told you when you see me live, when you see me coming live on live stream, that must be a reaction. And that is what we're here to do. So, who is in the house? Let me know who just tuned in. All right. Let me know who just tuned in. Told you when you see me live, there's a reaction, of course. This is a reaction, not the episode that I said I'll be dropping. Of course, I'm chilling for the right time. All right. There's a lot happening in the streets, and of course, we're here to talk about them as a reaction. Of course. So when you just join in, make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe this channel. At least let me know where you tuned from and what is the time over there, how's everything, and when and you may let me know if you missed me, because I did miss you for the time that I was away, and now I'm back. Like I never left. So, welcome so much as you join. Uh, Smash that like button and at least subscribe to this channel if you haven't. We're heading to 5K, all right? 5K subscribers in a few. Just like the Nasto is telling people to subscribe to a channel that he's telling people that he is quitting. Anyway, a story for some minutes. As you just joined, thank you for joining, Alan Girl and Yvette. Yvette Kinchkin is saying thumbs up down. I appreciate that. All right. Okay. I don't know what I don't know what my screen's so dark. Like my camera is dark today. I don't know what's going on, but you forgive me for that. And I'm hoping today my sound is a little bit stable. It's been so buzzing. All right. So before we even dive deeper to this topic, because I understand that if I drag this intro for so long, so people who be coming to rewatch will be like, this thing is boring. So I'm gonna jump straight to the point and do the reaction because for the sake of those people who be coming to rewatch after this live stream. Yeah. Carol, you're saying, hi JT. Of course, I missed you. Checking from Jamaica. Time is here is 1:40 p.m. Oh, how is Jamaica? Thank you for joining, Carol. It is actually 9:42 p.m. here in Kenya, East Africa. So let me save you a headache. Before we even go deeper to this, let me save you a headache. Nasto and the wife are just clickbaiting, just like their master. All right, because they are not quitting YouTube. And of course, they said in the video that, hey, we're going to provide a CCTV footage, or you can see that we were robbed indeed, we were robbed, whatever. Nobody, they didn't provide nothing. So at least let me save you that headache. They say they clickbaited on their video that they're, or let me say Nasta, because that was his video, even though it featured Miss Flay, the wife, who overtook the video and she ran on it until Nasta had to cover her mouth. Like, hey, shh, hey, shut up. You're messing up. Until Nasta had to run away from her because she was running her mouth like nothing, like nonsense. Anyway, I understand that's how she is. Given a chance to rant, she can rant really good and she liked drama. So I guess this was her idea. And now she said, Nasto, I can go bring a phone so that we can show them CCTV footage. So I expected to see some real CCTV footage of Nasto's dog being stolen from the compound. And guess what? They never provided nothing. So you can consider that whole thing to be dramatic and some sort of whatever they did to catch views and donation. Of course, they did. They managed to do that from the masterclass. Speaking about the masterclass, the owner of the masterclass, that is Kenge from Argentina. After clickbaiting that he's moving to Africa, guess what? He's still there. And today, I was really surprised. Actually, let me present this on your screen. At least we can talk when it's there, staring on your screen. Staring on your screen like that. Yo, what do you see there? What do you see there? what you see there is Mar on his video. Okay, that is Kenge on his video, and he was pointing on the wall of Mr. Lou's house, right? And you can see Mr. Lou's on the wall or on the roof. All right, that's Mr. Lou's on the roof, and he's painting his houses. He's painting his houses, and he kinda decided to write the initials of his name on the wall, LC. That's to mean Luis Cabrera. Okay, so that is Mr. Luis decided to do what he has to do on his walls because that is his home, and he was painting the walls, and he decided to write LC. That's to mean Luis Cabrera. And to my surprise, whenever I was going out there to make that video, you know what he said really got me surprised. Like, oh my God, are you really saying that in his compound? Bro, have you lost your mind? I mean, I can't believe what I heard from that video. Unfortunately, maybe I'm not gonna play that part. You can see where I highlighted the video from. That is Marwa's video from which minute? From actually the first minute, 1 minute and 44 seconds. Play from there. You can hear what he's saying. Like Mr. Luis is painting his walls, and he wrote LC. That's to mean Luis Cabrera. And you know what theory that this guy came up with? This guy just came up with a theory saying when you see an old man in his old age, now at least leaving marks like painting initial of his name on the walls, that is a sign enough that he's going. He's returning back to his creator. All right, he's going. So I'm a little bit disturbed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like he categorically said now this guy is going, but I'm like, what is this guy saying? Like Mr. Luz decided to paint his wall, and he wrote LC, that's to mean Luz Cabrera, his initials. And now Maru is coming up with a theory saying that is when you see an old man in his age, at least now trying to leave some marks behind, it's a sign enough that this guy is going. He has realized that his time on earth is completely done, finished. So, is this guy really insinuating that Louis is keeping, like he's going back to the creator because he's painting the wall and writing his initial? Some things may sound a little bit light, but now when you listen and you really listen to those kind of things, you're like, I don't really think that this kind of talks will really excite the family if they really listen to that deeply and like, what is this guy saying? Well, are you trying to say that that this guy is going, this Mr. Louis is going, and now he's leaving a legacy, he's leaving a mark behind to say, I was here, I was the owner of this home before I left? Because that is exactly what the guy is saying, Kenge. So Kenge is saying that this is a sign enough that Mr. Louis' time on this earth is finished. So he's kind of on going down. Bro, I don't want to think about whatever he said in that video, because if that was me over there, like Rocio, I guess I'll ask him to pull down that video. I understand that he pulled down a video to edit that part that he was. Now, I'm not going to talk about that because you say that I'm again talking about the baby, even though he was mistreating that low innocent baby over there on the camera, like pillows and stuff. You watched that video. I'm not going to talk about that because that's exactly what he's waiting for me to talk so he can blackmail me. So let's talk about this thing that he was doing here. Louis is painting his house, and he decided to write LC. So Keng is out here saying that Louis is now leaving a mark because he's now realizing it's a theory that Mao is saying when you see an old man doing stuff like that, it's a sign enough that he's going down. He's going back to the creator. I'm like, who told him that? How true is that? Wait, that's too huge for me to disturb my mind right now, to overthink, because I may get angry, because I am already. It's crazy. Anyway, Very much curious. Hey JT, I was sad to seeing you. I was sad not seeing you. Welcome back. God bless you always. I appreciate you. Monk. How can I read that name? Monku. Or let me say Mo. More. Mo. I'm glad to be back, you know. Glad to be back, and I'm happy that I caught you here and you guys caught me live. All right. And I'll be saying this repeatedly, like when you see me on a live chat, that's to mean there is a reaction. When you see a pre-recorded video, there's a different episode on a different niche. So I'll be balancing this. Live streams are for reactions. So when you see me JT live, come catch me for reaction. When you see a dropped video, come watch that because that will be something interesting, different. So as much as this thing of King is really disturbing me, I really wish to uh, leave it for now because maybe I'll talk about that later, a little bit. A little bit later. Uh, Let me first talk about Nasto. Just a second. Where is Nasto? Wait. Where is that photo? I. Here's something I want you to see. This one. So, hi Mariam. Hi Sima. Hi Keisha. How are you? No, you're not late. We just got started right now. Like we just got started, right? You're not late. So what you need to do is to hit the like button and subscribe. All right. If you haven't, I believe you all have subscribed. I'm talking about people who are watching me from the bush. So they can do me that favor by subscribe because of course they come back to rewatch to watch the video every day. So why don't you subscribe so that you won't miss the juice? I know you like it. You do. All right. So at least subscribe. So let's talk about Nasto. Nasto saying he's quitting. He's quitting YouTube. And I was like, let me go and watch this. Why are you quitting, Nasto? What happened? No? What just happened? Because you can't quit just like that. What is pushing you out of this space? And of course, that was a very pure clickbait, and you all know that, just like the master. Like we left from Argentina, now we're going back to Africa. And today he's up there. So Nasto learning from the master of clickbait. He's like, I'm quitting. And when I watched that, I was like, why should you even lie? Because in the same video telling people you're quitting, you asking them to subscribe. So what is that? Anyway, let's get down to what he was saying over there. Oh, he argued that, you know what, I'm quitting from the negative energy. I'm quitting from this and that. I'm quitting from ABCZ. I'm not literally like quitting YouTube. I'm quitting from boring content. I'm quitting from doing ABC. I mean, it was a bunch of horrible BS that he compiled there, trying to ride with the drama that he staged. You know that he staged this BS drama of theft. Our dog was stolen and all that and all that. I don't know. I can't say it's not true or it is, because I see that he's threatening to take whoever, let me say Gintu, because basically he was talking about Gintu. I'm not like him, like I can hide and say, I don't know, he was talking about, no, he was talking about Gintu. Like he may need to call Gintu to the police to come and explain, like, why do you say that I'm lying? Because for me, I say it's true. My dogs were stolen, literally. And you saying that that is a lie. So come and explain to the police, tell them how am I lying. So before he calls me there to say I said he staged this thing, let me say he's flowing with the vibe. He's flowing with the drama that he started. You know, drama sells, right? He has made a bunch of videos in the same story, dog stolen, or explaining what really went down, or whatever. Now today he's saying, I'm not gonna like talk too much about this. I explained myself, and I'm not that guy who'd be coming out every day to defend myself when every accusation is poured on me. Like I'll come and clear the air every time, every time. That's not the work I'm gonna do. I was like, you started this thing, so you should be here defending yourself. Well, it was interesting enough when Miss Flay got into the mess or into the video and she ran her mouth. Nasta, you have a real good job here to do. You have a job to do to contain Flay because when you leave her to run her mouth on camera, she can definitely pull down your brand in a fraction of a second. But whatever she can say on camera, because she ran her mouth until Nasto had to cover her mouth. Hey, 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 hey. Shh, you're spoiling. And he ran away from her. So let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. I see y'all joining. I appreciate you coming in. Uh, hum, hmm. JT's live crew, happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. EBBs, thank you so much for being here, my channel member. Appreciate it. Jay-Z Nasto again was throwing shades at reactors. This silly boy is just up. Yo, you know that. So I told you that he is enjoying the drama he started, and he know pretty much the drama sells. You know, views were not viewing in the village, and I don't know who actually came with this idea between him and Gin to somebody must have cooked this idea. And now they're trying to push and back. Because today he was throwing shades to Gintu, saying that you don't just make videos saying that I'm lying because I might call you to police to come and explain because now that is Gin. So he expect tomorrow Gin to make another video and say, yes, whatever I said was true. So they can ride on that same drama. Nyabo Hansen is now becoming a very big mess. I thought this guy kind of people will be making now real content. Anyway, he said he was gonna quit from all those and bring entertainment. Enough. You've bagged enough. So speaking about Flay, when Flay was given a chance to run her mouth, she said that we ain't that broke. We ain't that broke to sell our dog. So that Gintu who's saying she didn't mention the name, but you all know that she was talking about her, him. Like that guy basically Gintu who's saying that we sold our dogs. Does he know that we ain't that broke to sell our dogs? We can sell our chicken and stuff. We have a lot of things to sell here. If we had to sell something, we could have sold a lot, like a lot of things here. So uh mm, Flay, you Flay. Nasta told you, hey, contain that beautiful lady of yours, that queen of yours, because she can run her mouth really good and she can, compromise everything. Today, you were not prepared to talk about the CCTV footage because you came with a clickbait to tell people that you was quitting the YouTube. Hey, you came on camera saying, you know what, I'm quitting. So I thought you was quitting YouTube. To my surprise, you are going around showing us the compound and stuff. And now she came with that idea after knowing that she has run her mouth so wild. And she was like, I can go to the house and bring the phone to show the CCTV footage of the dogs being stolen so that they can prove that we are not just making up stories. Guess what? She brought the phone. They never showed nothing. They say the screen is too dark to be captured by what? A GoPro camera. Wow. And Nasto said, no, you know what? I'm going to extract this clip and put it at the end of the video so that you guys can watch it and see that we are not lying. That was a good clickbait, Nasto. I can say you really tricked me. That was a real good clickbait because I watched the video to the end to see any part of that footage where the thieves were getting away with the dog. I never saw no footage. Instead, he was just showing us the compound and saying, "Oh, you can expect a lot from us now. Yo, need this and that." Bro, you are messing up your channel. So when tomorrow you click bait again and people fail to watch, don't come and blame reactors because today you're like, these people who wake up every day to talk. And by the way, your wife Flay say that these reactors are living a very horrible life than you guys. You guys are doing better. And these people are jealous. That's the thing that she said. Nasto, you must be ashamed of your wife because you let her run her mouth and she is now putting you in that position to look like you ain't serious. So Nasto gave Flay a chance to explain why these things are happening. And she said, these people who are saying all those kind of things, they are living a pathetic life or pathetic lives. And Nasto had to cover her mouth and say, hey, chill. You're really running your mouth so wild. Chill. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. And as to say, those talking negative about him should chew the chili paper and plant it in front of his. I saw that. Nasto couldn't come with the footage, pathetic liar and scammer. After that scam attempt failed, that's the best masterclass student of Marwa. You know that. Thank you. Exactly, Tina. Exactly. Hi, Vico. What's up? You good? Welcome so much. Uh-huh. Oh my God. What type of police do they have that get involved in such silly stuff and gossip? They have them in their pocket. You can be surprised. Uh-huh. You can be surprised. Nassau has gone to the dogs. Calling police over YouTube videos is crazy to me. Oh, wow. According to Nasto, he said he might need to call that guy who is basically Gintu. He might need to call him to the police to come and explain why he's making videos and saying that he has spotted the dogs sold back to the trainer because for him, his dogs were stolen. So why he's making videos and saying that they sold the dogs? So he may need to go there to the police and explain. I'm thinking that everything is possible, anything is possible in the village. So maybe, maybe, yeah, the dogs were stolen. But now, if you can really provide enough evidence or maybe prove, like really, they were stolen, maybe come straight. Because when you come and cornering, like I say, when you come cornering and giving some, you know, explanation that they don't make sense, of course, people ain't stupid. You don't expect you don't expect your subscribers to come and just watch and say, yeah, we agree. We really agree. That one's true. That's why most of the time I encourage people to challenge me. Come and challenge me. When you see me making a reaction that you feel like, nah, right there, you're not making no sense, JT. So tell us more about this. And this one, I think you really tripping. All right. This one, you're really going out of line. Or maybe this one is not true. According to your own speculation, I really think that you're speculating to outside the box or maybe, out of sense. So challenge me in that. So when Nasto was challenged by his own subscribers, like, we don't really think whatever you're giving us really makes sense. How about you provide something really tangible, like we can prove whatever you're saying that is true. You are stolen, the dogs have been stolen. I mean, who's that? And now today he is explaining that we were chilling, we were kind of watching at that moment. It was around midnight, and we heard them dogs barking. So we assume that they've been backing for so long, like it's their thing. They've been backing, like backing. So we couldn't come out and start looking. So we thought it's normal. So if they've been backing, how do you know that very night that? Mm, hmm. Sima, what's up? Yeah, please don't get me in trouble. All right. I don't know nothing. I don't own a DNA facility. I don't own no DNA facility to prove. I never took no taste. So for now, I'm gonna reserve my speculations because I have a lot of cases going on around me. So I don't know. I don't want no more cases. Okay, King is looking for me. He has collected enough legal fees to handle me. Apparently, other people from Jamaica, those grannies are on my neck. You know that. So I don't know no more cases. So please don't get me in trouble. I don't know. All right. Do Do you know anything? Just let me know if you know anything. I might like to know. Is he the father? What do you know? Oh, speaking about that, is he the father? Biological? What do you know? Let me know. I must stay clean right now. Right now, I must stay clean. I don't want to get my hands dirty or my mouth. All right? Shh, I'm going to shut up. Just like Nasto told the wife, shh, you're spoiling. So let me say that. Nasto is gearing up for building his dream house. Now you know. At least now you know. All right. Hmm. Did he see who stole the dogs on CCTV camera? All right. Now listen up. According to Nasto, when he said, that the compound is so long over there and the camera is facing, he couldn't capture. But that CCTV camera idea was Miss Flay, after running her mouth so wide and calling out reactors and saying how they're living pathetic lives and how people should really be handled and, all those kind of things that she was throwing out there. She came with an idea. She followed Nasto after Nasto running away from her. She followed him and came back to tell Nasto, you know what? How about we prove to these people that we are not just making up stories? Okay? Flay came telling Nasto, you know what? People are really saying that we are making up stories. How about we prove to them? Because I can go inside and bring a phone and show them the CCTV footage of people stealing our dogs because we ain't lying. We are saying the truth. So allow me to go inside and bring the phone. And the Nasto say, yo, I guess you should go and bring the phone. And she brought the phone. Yo, you won't believe it. They never showed nothing. Nasto was fumbling there saying, oh, the car, or maybe the screen of this phone is too dark. So the camera cannot capture the video and show you what is happening. So how about I attach this clip that we recorded, I attach it on the video. At the end of the video, I put that clip over there so that you guys can watch now the whole video clip, CCTV footage of the real theft going on, so that you can prove that at that dreadful night, that D-Day, D-night, I don't know if I can say the D-night, that night, it is true that, yo, we were robbed. And you can see that. You know, your guess is as good as mine. They never showed nothing. And so I can assume, based on what they did and said, and they never proved, allow me, Nasa, to assume that you are just cooking some more drama. Because if you said you can put a video there, but you never did, and the wife Flay came saying they can prove, they never proved. So what can I say? It was all clickbait. It was all for just trying to make subscribers think that indeed you have something tangible. But in the same video, Nas was saying the suspect that they have, they can, if they decide to take that suspect to the police custody, eventually that person is going to get out of that place because they don't have no concrete evidence to prove that this is the guy who stole our dog. So what kind of footage were they trying to say that they have if they couldn't prove that this footage captured the thief? So at the same time, now they're throwing shades to the old man being mentioned in this video by Miss Flay and Nasto. I think that is Mr. Kohera, because Kohera was out here debunking their lies and say, yo, this is some whatever. What did he say? That this is some scam. This is scam. Yo, don't fall for this scam. All right? And of course, when Gintu came saying that he knows that NASA sold the dogs back to the trainer and he even saw them. So they were so furious about that statement. And I'm guessing that they may need to come and call him back to go and explain. Let me talk about this comment. Someone, Kyle is saying, no, JT, Marwa knows they don't mean his father-in-law will die. Now you take, yo, I guess you are missing the point. All right. Go back to listen to that video. It is over here, just here. When he looked at this LC sign on the screen that I'm showing you, this LC, that is the initials of Mr. Luis Cabrera. And when the man was explaining, he said he brought what? He brought a theory saying that most elderly people, when they reach some point that they feel like they're going, they try so much to leave a sign behind to mean that they own this place, they own this space before they went. So what is he trying to say? So he said, he was saying that, tell me what you know about that, because for me, I know that is the theory that when you see an old man trying to leave a mark behind, insinuating that he was here, that's to mean his time is up. So what are you saying? Go back, watch the video. Okay, go back and watch the video. I didn't say those words. He did. All right. Look at here. He's pointing out there. So go back and watch. If you don't hear something like that, come ask me, because I already have well, I was talking about Nasto, the student of this masterclass, master scam of Kenya. All right. I see you, Hamisi. Hamisi is asking, why are people so obsessed with you? I don't know why are they obsessed, Hamisi, but it is a disturbing thing, you know. Call me controversial. Cool. All right. I blasted her about that, and she never responded because she is keeping Nasto away from his children and his wife. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you talking about if the baby belongs to Nasto or not? Bro, I don't know nothing, okay? You guys give me the juice. At this moment, I want you now, the keyboard reactors, do your reaction here. Tell me what you know about that. I'm here to read comments, okay? I've been missing from these streets. I guess I missed a lot. When was that juice came? When did that juice came? And where did it come from, by the way? I guess you guys have something good here going on. I didn't know. Yo, let me know. What is the obsession of your kids and their biological dads and moms? You need to stop that. Bro, if something is happening over there, yo, Hamisi, what will happen if your mama tells you that the guy you've been calling your daddy is not actually your daddy? Hamisi, I mean, just think for a second. If tomorrow your mama tells you that, Hamisi, how old are you? You say, I'm 47. All right, Hamisi, you are 47 years old, but I want to let you know that the day you was born, um, I decided to tell you that this is your daddy, but he ain't your daddy. What do you say? Okay, now your biological daddy is someone else. So don't you think it's good for you to know who your really dad is? If these rumors are going on around there, that hey, Nasto and that misplay, the baby they having ain't them. Oh, bro, I don't know nothing, but according to what people are saying right now, don't you think it's necessary so that you know? Let me see. uh, all right. NASA should say less and just show the video footage. Unfortunately, he didn't show nothing. Okay? He didn't show nothing. He said they're gonna show the real footage. They never did. So I consider all that video to be garbage and another clickbait, just like the Kangas. And all they wanted is to swim in that drama. You know, when drama comes, any smart person, if you've been in this street for so long, you know that there is no bad drama. Anything that comes in this street, whenever you hear people talking about you, whether negatively or positively, that's your moment to shine. For people who understand the game, they play along the game or the rules, they know how to play that game. So they do it. For example, when Percy and Trenchtown Grandpa Saga was here, Percy knew how to play by the game. Any day she will come shine with us, Saga. Every day. Every day. She will make a video, at least a video, or go live for more than 2 hours talking about the same drama. However bad it was, like it was exposing her that you were selling the noodles. But did it actually stop her? She understood that, you know what? When the drama is coming on your way, swim in it because it's working on your favor. So the Nasto knows very well that this drama is selling on his side and it's really, really working on his favor. That's why you can see that there's so much invested in this. They don't want it to go away because in that video he knows that reactors will feel targeted or they will feel insulted by Miss Flay when she said, these people who are talking about us, you know what, they're living a very pathetic life compared to us. We are doing way better in life than them. And you know what? Some of them are really old, like Kohera. She didn't mention the name, but you all know she was talking about him. They are so old, the people that we are supposed to look up to, like our parents. But when they reason like that, when they reason like children like that, now I get wondering how am I supposed to respect them as parents, as elders, because they reasoning way below their age. So you know that she was trying to do a spice up some drama so that the same people who are mentioned in that video indirectly will make other videos throwing shade. So push and pull kind of thing in this drama sells. So if you understand, you know that. Yeah. But see, raining with that drama like crazy, you know that, Hamisi. That's how it goes. When drama comes and you swim with that drama, it gets selling. For example, mm, which other drama can I remind you about? Now, I was about to say something, but I'm going to hold it for now. Just like this drama that I'm seeing cooking, it might be the biggest. Nasto, are you prepared for this? Because you prove that you like drama. So there's a drama coming around now, this rumor of the DNA, the DNA of whatever that I'm reading on comments right now. So, Nasto, are you gonna handle that? Because I know your wife runs her mouth so well. I know she will be making back-to-back videos, calling people. Why are you guys saying that this baby doesn't belong to Nasto? Were you there when I was giving birth? Were you there when I was catching pregnancy? Are you the one who gave me that? I know she will be coming here, ranting so much. So I guess that this one will be a very good drama of the season. Whoever is having that juice, please bring it out so wide so that Flay, Miss Flay, and Nasto can know that the drama is out there talking about whether the son belonged to Nasto or not. Yo, the DNA. All right, just like Kohera and Marwa. You see how it came? Like when Kohera came and say, you know, I am the biological father of Marwa. People are like, hold on, old man. Are you for real? So you've been here all this time and you never said nothing. Today you decided to come and tell us all this. Why now? And people are like, okay, okay, all right, let's talk about this. And now because I don't know whoever gave Mr. Kohera that masterclass, he really gave him so good because he has dived deeper into that drama. He never want to let that drama go. Every day he was talking about, I am the father to this travel command of yours. So whether you believe it or not, I am. So he said, I'm not letting this go. Just like now this kind of drama is coming. So Nasto and Flay, are you really looking at this thing from that perspective? No, Hamisi, don't tell me to stop because that drama is cooking. If you know it is cooking, okay? So sooner or later, we may need to know if it's true that Flay is that baby. Whatever. It is true. Is it true that Nasto? Is it true? Is it the reason why you not been putting that person on? I mean, well, I don't want to talk about those dramas. I'm talking about the drama. I'm not going deeper. I'm not categorical because I know people will come here blackmailing me that now again, yeah, again JT is now talking about Flay and Nastor's baby. Nah, I'm talking about the drama, okay? So you guys should keep your speculation or your whatever, the stories that you're about to make, keep them for yourself. I'm saying the drama that revolving around that DNA thing, just like Kohera and Marwa. So I'm not gonna go down deeper to that, but just know it's cooking. Now let's go back to the the failed scam attempt. Mhm. Somebody asking JT, what happens when YouTube gives someone strikes? Does it mean you lose the income as well? So they keep all the money plus the super chat as well? No, it doesn't happen like that. Okay. Um, it's complicated when you talk about losing a channel, but you still have possession to your AdSense. That's to mean you have your revenue. But if your AdSense is terminated, that's to mean you lose everything plus the earning, unless now you go deeper to it. All right. All right. Hamisi, I hear you. I'm a consider your advice, by the way. So I'm gonna stay away from that saga because I'm not the one who brought the saga. So I'm not gonna like go down to it. Like it is what I was supposed to talk about. I'm talking about this thing that they did today. All right. So forget about whatever you heard about you're hearing right now. Let's go back to the saga. Thank you though. All right. Patrick, what's up? Can see you having some good time on your DP there. Nasto cannot come out and deny what Gintu said because you know he is wicked to his subscribers. Time will tell. Of course, time will tell. All right. And one thing that you can be sure of is if Nasto had the real footage of the theft, that would be the first thing he will be showing on the very day he was breaking the news that we have been robbed. And trust me, that would be a very good drama for him. He will have run with that drama every day, proving with that footage. Today he shows some 5-minute footage of that thing, and tomorrow another part, another part. That drama will have been here for as long as they want to scoop donations and sympathy and all those things because it was working. It's still working, you know. I even saw on that video, I'm quitting YouTube. People are there begging him, literally, like, hey, don't quit. We're here, you know. You can take a break for a day or two, but we are here to watch your content. Why are you quitting? Yo, Nasto, come on, come on. I mean, man, where you going? Please stay, all right? We enjoy your content. Don't go. I mean, the guy is going around showing you the compound, the wall, whatever, the garden and stuff, and even asking you to subscribe to the channel. And you guys there stupidly begging him not to quit. I mean, why will he even make a long video if he wanted to quit? And whenever, if one day you see me coming on camera and saying I'm quitting, that would be it. But if I say that I'm thinking about quitting, it's not like I've made my mind. I'm thinking. So when Nasto is telling people to subscribe and he's quitting, and people are begging him, please don't go. Hey, Nasto, we love you so much. And we like your content. You and Miss Flay, you know, you're a perfect match. We are enjoying looking at you. So don't go. He knows really well that this drama is selling and he has made enough. You can wait for another mega project loading. The dogs, I'm sure he been asked, hey, how much was one dog costing? Because I want to buy you another one. He said, maybe a few couple of dollars. I'm willing to send you money to, do that, buy that dog. And another one do that. And so it's really working. So there's no way that he could just let the drama go every day making those videos. So yeah, there's no way that he can come out and deny that what Gintu said is wrong. Even though I'm not gonna say that I am sure or I'm certain, I'm positive that whatever Gintu said is true. Oh, I don't know nothing, okay? Because of course when drama comes, whoever dives into that drama so deeper, he get traffic, views, donations, sympathy, and everything and everything and everything and everything. You know that because the saga was Nasto's. When Gintu said about his dogs, Nasto never talked about his dogs. He said that my dogs were being stolen. And according to Kohera said, no, Gintu's dogs are not even the German Shepherd, they're local breeds. And these breeds will be running to the river there to go and chase monkeys. So there's no way that their dogs were being stolen. They could have, when you are looking for them, they could be in the field chasing monkeys. Or maybe some village boys will come for the dogs to go and hunt. some wild meats with the dogs. So why are you saying even that someone will come and steal the dogs, the local breeds? How could you even do that? So nobody even talked about that. Nasto never said that Gintu is lying. But now because Nasto came with the same story, Gintu felt like this guy is riding on my drama. Why are you riding on my drama? I came with this drama to get views and donation and stuff. But now you're coming with this drama, staged it so well that people will believe you. And now they'll stop talking about my drama that I staged. So let me debunk your drama. Let me say, you sold the dogs. So Gintu came saying, Nasta sold the dogs. I even know where he sold the dogs to. But he couldn't go and film the dogs and say, these are Nasta's dogs that he claimed that they are stolen. He sold them to this trainer, and this trainer is he can tell you that indeed he sold to them. So because nobody provided no evidence, I'm considering all that to be drama. So it's like, why are you using my drama for your own good? I'm gonna call you to the police to come and explain because I know for sure that I was robbed. My dogs were stolen. So why are you going out there and saying that? You guys are really smart. And I guess, according to Marwa, your subscribers are mentally challenged. Yeah. And that's why they're falling for your BS. That right there was something. Hmm. I'm looking at what you guys are saying here, and I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How many likes do we have? Please get them likes up. All right. I appreciate you. Gives the thumbs up to the video. Thank you so much. We're closer to 100 people here, and the likes are really down. Please do me that favor. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Nasto is translucent and fake human being. He has never been open and honest in all aspects of life. Maybe only in his mom's does, who helped him construct his house. Maybe. But just know that drama sells. Uh, what's up, Triple P? What's good? What's good? What's good, my guy? Soon we wanna teach him this. Yo, chill, my guy. Chill. Okay, chill, 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 chill. Um, no wonder Dee doesn't like Nasta because she knows him as a wicked human being. Oh, but one interesting thing is Dee Mango has always had her eyes on him. So I don't know why. Maybe she realized later that this guy is cunning. He is really cunning. So maybe she changed her mind after realizing that the guy is kind of cunning. But what really got my attention on this video of Nasto was actually how Miss Flay was explaining things. And actually, Miss Flay made everything complicated in this video. Only if Nasto could have left the wife and make that video, it will at least make some sense because how he was explaining, like, look, my compound is too long like this. It's really long, and the camera might be here. And if the dog were being stolen from the gate side over there, it is impossible for the camera to capture that end because it was night. And I guess that person was throwing some food for the dog to eat and stuff like that. And it's kind of something that's been happening for that longer. The story was storing. It was really kind of making sense. Now, when Miss Flake came, she said, you know what? We have evidence. We have CCTV. I can go in the room and bring the camera so that we can prove to these people. That right there, she was trying to win back the trust that's been lost. When Reactors came asking, okay, I was here. I made a video asking Nasto that, yo, make this make sense. that when that person was digging your wall to make a tunnel to come and steal your dogs, were the dogs sitting there and waiting for that person to dig and come and stick and take them? And when he dug, did he came and find the dog somewhere seated on, or maybe tied? Or he came in the compound and started running and chasing dog one after another, holding them and getting through that part? Or maybe he jumped. I don't know, because the story now is not making sense. They say maybe somebody jumped on the wall, and the last time they say a tunnel was dug, because I don't understand. And now, like, maybe if someone was feeding the dog from the gate, throwing some food from the gate there, and the dogs were really eating from there, and that's how he managed, that thief managed to steal the dog. So when Nasto was making all those explanation, Flay came here. Miss Flay, the wife, the TikToker, she came here and she ran her mouth really good. She said, people are really saying all those kind of nonsense as if they were here. I think some people really need to think when we're saying that we were here. So when you come and say we are lying, it's as if you guys live with us here. Do you live with us here? Miss Flay, it's not like we really need to come and live in your compound to know that whatever you're saying is a lie. We can read from your words, your facial expression, and everything. I mean, the stories are now making sense. So that's why people are really asking, please, can you provide something? All right? I mean, prove. Just say something that can make sense, because when you say somebody came throwing food from the gate and the dogs were eating and that's how does it really mean that the dogs were hungry? And what kind of food is that? So that thief, according to Nasto, he was really, you know, training the dog to eat from the gate for so long until he managed. So you knew that was going on, but you never took no step, no action. So Flake comes and says, these people, jealous is a thing. Jealous or jealousy is the word, because I feel that they're really jealous of how we're living good here. Look at us. look at us. And I guess that is the same term that Flay was saying about when D Mango was mistreating, when D Mango actually reacted or somehow treated Nasto bad in the party that they went to visit Marwa. So Flay was like, I guess it's jealous, because of course Flay believed that she's a cake, she's a 10/10, and she can even compare to someone like Tim Mwongo. So she was like, yeah, I believe that I'm a cake. That's why Tim Mwongo jealous. These people are jealous, even though she didn't mention her name. So what these people are saying that is not true. What they hear, so they're jealous. Mm, mm, mm. I like Miss Flay, or used to. No, I don't say she's a bad person. For real, let me say this. I know that this is drama, pure drama. And if you guys understand how this thing goes, you must have known that when it comes, you play with it. So I don't really think that Miss Flay is a bad person. I don't really think Nasto is that bad. But I know that they're cunning. They're shady. That's the thing. Based on whatever they're providing on videos every day. And you know that he's the most loyal guy to the masterclass owner, that is Kenges. So if the guy really has mastered the master scam and is playing with it, and he know how to manipulate the environment, so what do you expect? Same thing. So I have bulldogs, and I train them never to eat off the ground, only eat in the balls. Yeah. But for him, there's a time he was saying that they don't even eat some type of food. So I don't understand how that person will come cook some good food in some good bowls and give the dogs to eat, and they will eat. JT, I remember when negative reactors were hailing Nasto as the sensible next leader in Yabohanse, the one who can pull villagers together. Yeah, I remember that. I even say that. So I'm not gonna say other reactors. I even say that. When I saw how this guy was calculating moves, and he has this personality that he acts so chilled, so calm and calculative. I was like, this guy might be the next commander in the village. Of course, he might be. It's not like he's not. Because when you really try to look at how this guy is calculating his stuff, look at his compound, even beautiful than the Kenya's swamp. Look at how many projects he's running. He's running a couple of projects. But on camera, he has this personality. He'll come and act like, hey, I'm not that wealthier. I'm just a young boy trying to make it. But he has some stuff figured out together. So I think he has that position that he can be the number two in that village. I still believe that. So yeah, but now if he is not playing so smart, if he is following the master scam from the master himself, he might end up doing the same things that the master scammer did to mess up his brand. And that's why I'm telling this guy to stop this nonsense of clickbaiting, this thing like, I'm quitting YouTube. I was stolen, I was robbed. How many times have you seen these people staging this kind of thing? And when subscribers will come and watch reactors reasoning out, like asking this kind of question, if you said you had a CCTV footage, how hard was it to attach it on your video? Because was the plan. Like, we can prove that indeed we were robbed. Yeah, the dogs were being stolen. But diving in the drama every day, talking about this every time, today, tomorrow, and tomorrow, only proves that you want to run with the drama and you are not trying to solve nothing. So that's why I believe that they're shady. Yeah. Sima, Miss Flea, Miss Miss Flea has to be tough these days because the likes of Chen. All right, all right. Let me now get what your point, Santos. You're saying Miss Flea has to be tough these days because the likes of Janet Harris and the rest are all over Nasto's DM. Western Union and Money Grip. I get it. I really do. And I get what you're saying. So she has to stand up and fight for her space. Because now even this kind of drama, if they're coming up saying that him is not the biological father, and maybe Fleck came with that, and now she's trying to blackmail him not to create a family for himself. It makes sense. It really does. Hmm. A story for another day. Let it cook, right? Let it just boil. We'll be here. She's a husband snack. Oh. I'm saying nothing, okay? I ain't saying nothing. I'm just reading a comment. Is she? Wow. I like Flair, but she allows Nasto to control her. I really think she is controlling him. Rather, why are you saying like she allowed Nasto to control her? I think she is now trying to control Nasto. Ah. Or maybe your point is maybe when that time that maybe Demon was all over Nasto and Nasto told her to shut up, don't respond, don't say nothing, don't complain. Let me handle it. And how I'm handling it, I'm gonna go back to apologize to the same person who mistreated me. So that is kind of, yeah, he's controlling her. But instead, I think she is he. Well, I don't know. All right, my observation could be different from yours, but I'm saying that I'm having a different picture. JT, please learn to use the word allegedly or say, in my opinion. Do not state your opinion as truth. This will keep you out of trouble. Day. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying. I'm haven't really proved that anything is really true here. For Ray, if you haven't been, if you've been watching me from when I started this show, I say, there's a lot that's been happening, being talked about here. but I have no proof, so I'm not gonna say that for real. I know that whatever people are saying over there is true or not. Yeah, maybe I must say allegedly it's being said. Or not in my own opinion, I think that these people are cunning, are not being truthful. If they were, they could have provided the evidence. Because what I say, when Flake came and say, I can prove that, I can bring a phone, and she went and brought the phone, they proved nothing. They never showed nothing. They say that the phone screen is too dark for the camera to capture. How many times have you seen GoPros, people recording something from the phone using the GoPro? I mean, showing a footage on the phone like this. For example, oh, all right, let me see. I could have shown you this phone, but there's a wallpaper here. You guys will be asking me, who's that on the phone? It's not my phone. All right. Okay, so if you show a phone on the screen, it will surely show whatever is happening in the phone, but they never show that. And also say, I will attach footage at the end of the video. I watched the video to the end, I never saw that. So that's why I consider all that to be some drama. I mean, some clickbait. All right. Because if they proved something, or maybe they will need to prove it later. But for now, I really think is uh yeah. On camera, he's a politician. Behind the camera, he's lying snake. He plays smart though. Nasto used Major KE, Muita, and his wife to hide Miss Flay until reactors caught up with him. Wow. For real. Yo. I may act like I don't know nothing because I don't want to prove nothing. But I know, yeah, I've been seeing all those stories. But according to this, whoa, for real? Let me know. What really happened? Where, who was covering Nasto? So, I mean, who was covering that lady? Was he saying that maybe she is Maja's wife or Maja's girlfriend or something? Yeah, I'm behind the news. Break the news for me. I wanna know. Hazel, tell me. What do you know about that? Nasta needs to give donation to the villagers to divert the attention of his dog drama. Is he gonna do that? Is he gonna say that? Maybe. I don't know if he's gonna do it. She wanted to speak in, and he stopped her. That was I'm saying. When Flair was saying, these people who are talking about us, when you look at them, their lives and stuff, and this and that and that and that, yo, Nasa was like, oh, chill, baby, you're really messing, you're really tripping. And I know, let me speak. Nasa, let me speak. You came to me, all right? I can run my mouth, but you brought the camera to me to say what I think. You say you was gonna quit the YouTube, right? And because of these people who are lying and lying and lying about us, so let me say what I have to say. That's all like, hey, baby, cover your mouth. You're really tripping. But if Nasto allowed Miss Flay to say whatever was in her mind, that video would be really, really interesting because I believe she had a lot to say. She had a lot to say. And it's like she had lost her brakes. At that moment, she was in. Yeah. She can be a good dramatic. And I remember when she say, "Why is NASA trying to stop me? Because I can run my mouth so well. These people are coming with drama, and I can be dramatic as hell if I'm allowed to. But NASA keeps telling me to stop, and I'm gonna respect him because he's a man. But if I get a chance to really become dramatic as they want, I can be as more as that." That's when she got a chance to cut to walk towards D Mwango, because maybe she understood that, according to the rumor, allegedly, that D Mwango was having her eyes on Nasto. And now in that show, in that party, Flay now was cut walking and showing what Mama gave her towards D Mwango with the camera. And D Mwango was like, hell no, I ain't gonna take this. She even was almost slapping the camera off their hands. Please, get over me. Please get over here. I mean, what are you showing? All right, play. All right. That's so cool. I saw that. But according to Flo, she says it's good for Nasto to come and say he's quitting YouTube so that these people who are talking they can have something to talk about. So basically, drama. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Drama, drama. Uh-huh. I noticed. No, no, I was trying to read this. I noticed he didn't take her to Claudia house. Wow. I wasn't following the series. I was out of these streets. So I guess I missed a lot. Uh-huh. Nasto was off the drama rather until the missing dogs saga. And don't you really think he wanted that because maybe how the content was not contenting the village? I guess, yeah, maybe. Mhm. According to Nazel saying, Nasto is controlling Miss Flay. All her YouTube income goes into Nasto's bank account. Oh my God. Nasto said she had problem with her AdSense. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Interesting. Really, really interesting. So if her AdSense account had problem, so basically he had to attach his AdSense to her channel so that all the revenue can go to one place. I mean, if that was a mutual agreement that they agree that we can do this as family, ain't no problem. But if he did that, wow, wow, how come I missed that? It's like right now I miss a lot of juice. Nasto, is that true? That you receiving the revenue from Miss Fly videos from her channel? So you budget for it? Well, man, is them some juice I'm getting right now, and I'm like, bro, I didn't know. Wow, Coco Mama brought Miss Flay out because Nasta used to hide her, pretending he was not married. Oh wow. Uh-huh. Hmm. Some occasion I remember them, but I want to know what you guys know. I don't know nothing. Okay, for me, I don't know nothing. So you guys tell me, how did that happen? Hi, brother JT and everyone. Hi, Pebesh. How you doing? Welcome. Have you liked the video, guys? Have you done that? Why she's so a chocolate princess? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hi, Wither. Philema. He is a big snake in the village grass. Wow. Yeah, no problem. I understand. Uh-huh. Nas always traveling to the city without her. Well, do you think he has? Oh, okay, okay. Let me know. You guys, today is not a good day for me to speculate because it can get really wild. All right. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. Uh, trouble, I mean drama. It's not like trouble that they can come for me for reacting. They're not gonna do that. Even if they do, I will tell them that you on this date you published this video saying or someone else did that. So oh, so that is what actually Nasto explained that his wife's AdSense had a problem, so he had to divert to his own. Wow. Anyway, I am not dumb. Miss Flay said in the video, I'm not numb. I think she meant she is not dumb. How? Your eyes say different, JT. Mm-mm. Forgive me. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing, okay? I just want you guys to let me know what you know. Oh, is that so? But don't forget that I come from that village too. I mean, that near village, next village to that. So I know these people. I know them. Like, I know my own siblings. So sometimes, mhm, you know that. Uh, I bet he's having a field day. He's being resurrected. Exactly. So get the likes up as we went down. Mhm. So Nasto says, if you can't beat them, join them. I guess that time is really, really good because I know he said, if you can beat reactors for saying this is staged, then join them in that drama because you say, this is staged. This is a scam attempt. So really, I can't beat them. So let me join them to ride in the same drama because it's paying. Ah, you're smart, Nasto. So you can't beat them, join them. Nice. Nice, 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 nice drama. He's always running out her mouth without thinking. She is always running her mouth. If you watch that video, how she was running her mouth until Nasto had to cover her mouth. Like, hey, chill. You're really going too far. And she even followed. No, you came to me with a camera. So let me speak. You wanted me to say something. So allow me to do that. Nasto was like, hey, hell no. I'm not allowing you to do that. So how about Nasto? I'm thinking that I will go inside and bring the phone and show them the footage because they think we are lying. Because of course you are lying. You didn't show nothing until I see the footage or something that really proves something. I'll say it's drama. Nasto is calling Gintu a liar. Gintu will bring the receipt soon, I bet. I have a different opinion. I don't think he will. Trust me, I don't really think Gintu will bring no receipt. That's what I say. We can bet. All I know is Gintu had the same script. All right? Gintu had the same script of people stealing his dogs. But now when Nasto came with his script, the same copied script, and he implemented on him, he shined with the same script. And kinda of it pissed Gintu because it was supposed to be initial his script. Like people came here and stole my dogs. Maybe the machete man because he want to have a very free entrance when they come to attack me because my dog will be scaring them. So they want to come and steal my dogs so that my home can be insecure. They can come and get me freely. And now when Nastok jumped with the script, it kind of pissed Gintu off. Like, well, how dare you shine with my script? And I'm now going to have to make up some stories to say that this guy sold the dogs. Because if you went there to that trainer who had them dogs that who had the dogs that Nasto sold there, you went there. You never took a picture. You never recorded. You never showed something. But you came back to your plantation, my banana plantation, to record a video and tell people, you know what? I went there. I saw them video. I saw them dogs. He sold them back there to the train. Yo, if you take anybody from that village seriously, you'll be the stupid person. I mean, with all due respect, you'll be a fool, a really big fool, because you know everyone is doing whatever they can do, including me, to get them views and the drama and whatever. So take them seriously at your own risk. I guess that is what I had to tell you. So, again, so we need to prove not a word of mouth. Yeah, we need a proof. So if he can bring that footage of video, like, hey, here are the dogs of Nasto. He sold them to this guy, and this guy can testify that, yo, Nasto came back selling the dogs here. Mm, I can believe him. But as far as I know, the script was his. Gint also say Nasto had taken two bulldogs. So have you seen the bulldogs in Nasto's compound? Because he was trying to sell those other dogs to bring bulldogs. Have you seen them? Yo. Uh, anyway, just enjoy the drama. It is what it is. We're here for entertainment. Is that not so? Nikki, that confirmed it all for me that time. He was a wife. All right. All right, guys. This whole thing is really messed up, and we can really think and overthink. But one thing I know, that was a real big clickbait from Nasto. He ain't quitting YouTube. He said he's not gonna quit. And so whatever he said in that whole video was just to dive in the drama, enjoy the drama while it lasts. So Nasto was confusing people, always having flair around his friends and brother, but he got caught when he was opening a restaurant at home. And Sergio said, I gave your wife Flay the money for my food. Oh, so that is where the drama, I mean, the hiding got exposed. So people knew that Flay is not just a friend or maybe someone's, it's your wife. Wow. I'm saying I don't know nothing, okay? hmm I wasn't sure about the first wife, but I wouldn't put anything past him. Right. The money for the house and car was donated by subs. Maybe he is waiting on some Muzungu's granny to send the money for dowry. All right, chill. I don't believe them. I just watch for entertainment. That's exactly what you should do. All right? Including for reactors. When you watch reactors, when you watch content creators and all those people, just watch for entertainment. The drama, because I think that drama is really sweet. Sometimes when you see a lot of drama coming out there, just enjoy, Videos are being made right, left, and center. Reactors are reacting to them, you know? So enjoy it. Don't take them seriously. Gintu is bursting Nasto's files. Ah, right. Okay, guys, hit the like button and subscribe because I'm bouncing and I'm going. Let's go, guys. Keep pressing that like button to support our brother JT, please. And thank you, everyone. And I can say, yeah, thank you so much for that. And let that be my last comment I'm highlighting. Thank you so much, Pebesh. And everyone in the chat, thank you for watching. I can see we're still improving. I understand that I've been away for so long, and the algorithm kinda lost track of my channel. And after losing all the 600 episodes I had uploaded to my channel, and so the channel became like brand new. So when you see, like, for example, when I started live streaming the first day, I had literally like 50 people watching, and now it's improving. Today we hit like 100 plus. I believe by tomorrow it'll be like 200, another day 300, 400. There's a time I was streaming and more than 700 people were watching me. So I believe we'll be going back there when the algorithm will be picking back the channel. So don't get discouraged. The channel didn't go nowhere. I'm here. I only lost my videos, and I kind of, sorry, and kind of the algorithm, but we're going back there. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll be seeing you in the next video, probably tomorrow or anytime the saga comes up. I thank you so much. But for now, like the video as you go.